and welcome to See If It Sticks, the news that sticks. This is like our normal podcast. It has the same amount of utter bollocks in it, and then we talk about the news, which is the only real difference. We occasionally talk about the news in the other one as well, but not deliberately.
Yeah,
It comes up. Not bearing the lead, but... Oh, actually, I'm Ross. Hello.
I am Dan. Hello.
And I am Dom. Hello.
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 The age when men are most boring has been revealed. Who do we think is closest?
Can we guess?
Yeah, have a guess. Who do you think is the closest out of us three?
Well, Dom and I are the same age,
Just about. Yeah.
Marginal
Few weeks
difference.
so we are 28.
Mhm.
You are 34.
Hmm?
Okay.
Lady never
Let me
tells
just
you
do a
that.
little bit of maths here. So half of 34 is 17. 17 plus 11 is 28. 16.
Are you trying to work out the appropriate age to date someone? Is that thing where it's
No.
like your age and half plus 7
I'm
or
thinking
something?
it's 25, weirdly.
You think the age of your most boring?
Hmm.
I was going to say 35.
And Dan is closer. Is that because you thought I was really boring?
No, it's because I think
Is
you're
it
getting there.
41?
I think in 1 year's time I'm going
Is
to
it
be mega
41
boring.
or weirdly 39?
39.
39.
39 is the age.
Why did you think 39?
Because you're sort of done with the first... Well, you're sort of entering your third chapter, aren't you? Of the 4 chapters of your life.
I would agree with that.
And you've sort of done...
You've been a kid. You've been like
a young adult.
a young adult.
And now you've become an adult.
Adult.
And now you're saying like, well, now I'm almost 40. I've got to fucking be boring.
By 40, you're pretty much sorted, aren't you? If you're going to have kids, you've had them. If you're going to have a house, you've got one. You're pretty much at that age, aren't you? If you've got a job in your career, you're generally there.
Stop talking, mate. You're making me very nervous.
You're
I've only got 10 years.
you got 12 years. You got 12 years.
No, he's not, because he's 29 in January.
I've got 6.
Yes. That makes me feel
As
much
they say,
better.
40 is the new 30.
Oh yeah, apparently so.
And
yeah.
30 is the new 20.
And what's 20? The new 10.
40 is the new 40 is the new 30, but they still haven't quite managed to shift the prostate issues up.
No,
No.
not quite.
They are saying that new research in brackets here. This is from the Metro, by the way. Classic source.
So basically, it's one of their reporters has come into the office one morning and gone, "Oh, my mate is so boring since he turned 39."
It's new
Journalism.
New research demonstrates, I don't know how it demonstrates, that men do not age gradually to become Bond-like god of adventure by their late 30s. In fact, they are at their most boring at 39. Sorry, men.
Does that mean there's it's like like an upside down bell curve where
I was going to say a bell.
Oh, wait, you
Where-
get more exciting later.
So you're born exciting, and then it goes downhill all the way towards 39, and then it goes
You
back
get
up.
back up again, yeah.
When you become
I think so.
irascible
That's-
old man.
That's
Because when you hit 50, you have your little midlife
as I
crisis,
say, the
don't
curve
you?
of midlife crisis. It
Yeah.
goes back up when you get a sports car. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Ross.
Hey,
Ross has done
You're
this
5
early.
years early, mate.
I had my first sports car at 19, thank you. I crisised early.
Quarter life crisis is what I
Yeah,
call
I have.
it.
Yeah, I'm like a half-life crisis now, and yeah, I'll get another one. They'll become shinier as the time comes on.
Okay.
Yeah,
All shiny and chrome.
shiny and chrome. Witness me. Can we guess what famous website conducted this research?
BuzzFeed.
Think of a website that's got nothing to do with being boring. I don't know why they're snooping around in when men are boring.
Playboy.
No, I'd say that's probably quite relevant.
Related.
Yeah.
BuzzFeed.
Nope.
Pornhub.
Nope. I just don't think. I think it's quite unrelated.
Cosmopolitan.
Nope.
Quite unrelated.
As in, yeah, it's not like
IMDb.
that is. You're along the right lines.
Oh, really?
No, Airbnb. Yeah. They surveyed 2,000 people to try and work out the optimum age for
Oh,
boredom
what
and
a fucking
excitement.
control group.
I know. Apparently, 27 is the age people most likely to be trekking across the desert, dancing on bar counters, and taking up base jumping.
Oh, yeah. Airbnb surveyed 2,000 people from the sleepy town of Milton Tovey.
Yeah, exactly that.
Are you sure that the rest of them weren't all fucking boring as well, Airbnb?
Milton Tovey.
I don't know, I just made it up, mate. It sounded like one of those places where everyone's boring as shit.
It's sort of like a cross between Milton Keynes
Sells-
and a small seaside town in Wales.
Yeah.
There is a town called Tovey, isn't there?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Something Tovey. But
Yeah.
like, it's like one of those towns that you immediately hear and you think everyone there is old. You know what I mean? Like, Dom, do you fancy an adventure? We're going to go down to Selsey Bill.
Selsey Bill isn't the place, though.
It is.
Well, Selsey Bill's a weather station, isn't it?
Selsey Bill's a place.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, when you listen to the shipping forecast, it goes Selsey Bill.
Yeah, it's down near
Moderate.
Portsmouth.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, Selsey Bill.
Portsmouth's a happening town.
Portsmouth's a unit town.
It's like it goes binary, like 0101, like Selsey Bill, boring, Portsmouth, exciting.
Yeah.
And then it comes along to
Bognor Regis.
yeah, Bognor Regis is nearby as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you got Bognor Regis there.
Then
Where-
Brighton.
Where else you got
Yeah,
going? Yeah,
yeah,
Brighton,
yeah,
exciting.
yeah.
And then
Eastbourne.
Eastbourne.
God's waiting
Well
room.
known. Well known. It's weird, that part of the country, isn't it? South.
The south.
The south coast. It's an odd part of the world, don't you think?
Tell you what, nothing's as odd as the Isle of Wight. Have you been there recently?
No.
That's like it's stuck in the 80s. It's very
Really?
weird. Yeah, everyone's still wearing shell suits.
Oh,
wow.
I want to go. I want to get my
They're all, get-
Sergio Tashini tracksuit.
they're
on.
all walking around static shocking everyone.
like the microphone stands in the See If It Sticks studio.
They're
Do
stuck
that
in the
anymore, do
80s
they?
too.
No, I haven't had it in a while.
I haven't had it in
They
a
used
while,
to do it, didn't they,
but
all
I
the time?
don't touch them too much anymore because of that.
It goes through, for some reason, it goes through periods of occasionally the carpet in here seems to be more static.
Yeah, maybe it's the shoes you're wearing. Maybe different shoes are causing
Well,
you different
I wear
static problems.
a different pair every week.
Yeah. So that's maybe
On
maybe
purpose,
maybe
just
we
to
could
try-
hold a one-man study group and work out what is the most static
Yeah.
among 7 pairs of trainers. Do you want to know what they how they worked it out?
Go ahead.
Go on.
I'm gonna see if you guys are boring or not according to this survey. Do you
Here we
stay
go.
out until the early hours on a weekday?
No.
On occasion.
Only if I'm working late.
No. The last time I stayed out into the early hours on a weekday was months ago.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say no. Trying a new hobby.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say I've tried a new hobby recently.
Recently, Ross and I have been increasing our uptake of golf.
Yeah, not the best example, really. Is it?
I was thinking about the drone, but okay.
Ross was singing 21st century. You were thinking 1950s.
I'm
Jack
doing
Daniels.
some aerial photography, but yeah. Yours, Dom?
Ross
What's
has been
yours?
taking pictures of us playing golf.
Yeah. And what's yours, Dom?
I have recently retaken up a hobby. I take up new hobbies like they're going out of fashion.
I know what
I
it
do
is.
as
I know
well.
what Dom's hobby is that he's retaken up.
Is it Magic the Gathering?
A little bit of licky bum bum.
Yes, it is Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Yes. I've retaken up Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Okay.
Taken
So
me by-
golf,
And you
golf,
said
Magic the Gathering.
you scorned
Let's say
us
no then.
for playing golf.
Magic the
and saying
Gathering.
that was
I'm
boring.
throwing giant monsters at my opponent. Golf. you're
Imaginary
flicking
giant monsters.
Imaginary giant monsters. Yeah, and we're throwing.
Oh, and you're hitting tiny balls into holes.
Wasp's
we're
nest
sma-
as well.
we're-
if we-
we had a wasp's nest the other day.
Tangling with wild beasts.
Yeah.
It's to add a little bit of excitement to the 6th hole.
No, well,
we're gonna have to come-
I'd get a rake and like get my ball out really gently, and then I'd whack it and go straight back in again every time.
I'd have to come down with you one of these weeks.
You will.
Yes,
you
do
will.
it.
So let's say we're boring then, because
Yeah.
we're doing golf and he's doing Magic the Gathering. So
Pretty
that's
much,
2 for
yeah.
no. Going out the way to make a new friend.
Yeah, I can do
I'd
that.
always make new friends. Yeah.
Yeah. Dan, not so much.
I recently walked around Berlin with a complete stranger, and now we're our buddies.
Well, I meet a lot of people at work, so.
Yeah.
Are they friends?
Okay. Well, I'm going to say yes for that one. I think I can see us all as friend makers.
But I can make new friends.
Yeah.
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 If push.
Have the ability.
If I'm out past midnight.
Booking a spontaneous holiday.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I've done that every now and again.
All my holidays
one back
have been
in-
spontaneous holidays. 'cause
Back
like,
in
I
March,
had money.
I did one. I did a spontaneous holiday.
Well, I mean,
Last minute, like the week before. Like all my others are quite well planned.
Maddie and I, my girlfriend and I, obviously we went to Mauritius this year. So while that wasn't spontaneous because it was quite expensive to go to Mauritius, we do occasionally have little getaways.
Have like a naughty weekend away.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Dirty weekend
I
down
know-
the Bognor Regis.
I know.
Selseyville.
Milton Tovit.
Milton Tovey.
No.
Dan has a small lake house there.
A small lake dungeon.
Yeah, that's where I keep the gimp.
Camp Licky Bum Bum. Number 5, learning a new skill. Surely that's the same as trying a new hobby, really.
Yeah, I think so.
I
Yeah.
suppose if the hobby's skill based, yes.
Yeah.
Golf, that counts as a
That's,
skill.
well,
right?
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I haven't learned it yet, so I would say I'm currently learning.
But yeah, I mean, I guess my uptake of new skills has decreased over the years because, in my teenage years, I taught myself to play guitar, taught myself to play bass.
I'm trying to learn how to
Doing-
play the
Did a
saxophone.
lot of
You
like
are, yeah.
Magic and things like that. Not Magic the Gathering, as in this. I'm not actually. Do you know what? Verdict, Ross. Which is more sad, performing illusions or playing Magic the Gathering?
Oh, I don't know. They're both quite equally tragic, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Neither are tragic.
I'm
Neither
not-
are tragic.
It's not like I'm the cool kid over here making the decision.
Yeah,
Um,
all right, Mr.
There is
Jerome.
no
Yeah.
such thing as a tragic or nerdy
No.
thing. You should all do
Yeah.
whatever
No, I
you
agree.
want, whenever you want,
I think
and
so.
be proud of what you are.
Number 6, visiting a friend unannounced. Well, I think that's just impolite.
I do that.
I'd never visit someone without at least a text saying, "What are you up to? Can I come over?"
Yeah.
I wouldn't just rock up at their house.
Well, the problem is that it's
Well, it's
not.
different if you live like down the road, but
But also, have they based the questions
On-
from their questionnaire from in like the early 90s or something? Because it's not like you go knocking for people when
No.
you're in your 20s or 30s.
No.
Like because
Yeah.
like if I just went and turned up at your house, Ross, like there's like a 90% chance that you're going to be at work or in bed
Yeah.
because during the
Very
time,
rare. I'm not. I'm at home doing nothing. I'm
because,
ready
yeah.
to go out.
Same for most people that I know. Most people work during the days. I don't know their schedule. So if I went turning up unannounced, I'd either be turning up and seeing their dog, or
Yeah.
I don't know. It would be pointless.
I think that's a bit of a silly question.
and also on the weekend because people have plans.
Yeah,
Most of the time on the weekend, unless you've organised it previously.
I would say 90% of the time, if you came and knocked on my door at home, I would either be at work, at Maddie's, or probably
Pretending to not answer your door,
or-
pretending not to be there.
or
asleep,
boning.
asleep, or off doing some other activity, exciting activity.
One of his many
like,
hobbies.
like playing golf.
Or knocking at another friend's unannounced.
I'm playing bands.
Dan, come out and play.
Yeah.
Number 7 works. I think we've got a couple of good ones here. Changing jobs.
I am just changing jobs.
Yeah. Dom's changing jobs. Been changing job for a while.
I've been changed. I have changed many jobs. I change jobs constantly.
Yeah. I can't really.
Not quite.
I'm self-employed and I work for different people all the time, and I've just started working for someone new. But
But in the past,
Don't really-
you've changed jobs quite often.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
feel like taking the past
No.
into consideration defeats the point
Yeah.
of this study, right?
Number 8, going on a spontaneous shopping trip. Now I go to Tesco's every day.
Oh yeah, we go on spontaneous shopping trips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately, I have to as well.
Number 9.
In fact, just today, I organised a trip to go to all the way to Essex to go to a Dr. Martens shop to buy myself a nice pair of shoes.
That is super cool and exciting,
Yeah.
according to our survey. Number
Our
9.
survey says boring.
Number 9 is a definite no for all of us. Asking someone out.
Oh, don't have.
It's been yonks
Do you not reinvigorate your love life
by pretending to meet them in a bar.
every week by
Oh hey.
by pretending that you've just met?
No.
It's a little scenario we like to plan out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I send her to the bar without any pants on. Not really.
You've been watching Modern Family, haven't you?
No, well, only about 6.
I was saying they
episodes.
already did that in Modern
Oh,
Family.
right. The
Spoilers.
Boilers.
Number 10, final one. Trying a new sport.
Golf.
Golf. There we go. Magic the Gathering. Sport.
You can probably get a bit of cardio out of Magic the Gathering, right?
Huh?
Get a bit of cardio. Heart rate increases.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
also,
If bridge
also,
can be considered an Olympic sport at some point, Magic the Gathering could be considered. a
also,
sport.
Maddie and I recently started cycling a lot.
You did, yeah?
Yeah.
I walk the dog a fair amount, and there's sheep in the field I'm in.
Do you understand?
So perhaps I've taken up
Sheep chasing.
sheep. What do they call it? Sheep dogs. I was about to say sheep dogging.
Sheep dogging.
That's like sheep dogging.
Yeah. No, actually, I wasn't. I wouldn't usually do this, Dom. But if you fancy a weekend in Milton Tovey with us,
Dom's just putting up in a field, flashing his headlights at sheep.
Lamping sheep.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm starting to doubt the credibility of this questionnaire because I feel like the questions have essentially led me to admit is that I'm changing jobs to a more sensible job.
Yeah.
I'm taking up the sport, hobby, and new activity of golf. It's not actually.
And you'll make a new friend when pushed.
I'm going to be honest with you. Although I have answered a lot of the questions, which should probably put me on the I'm not boring scale, I feel like the answers which I've given would deem me boring.
Yeah. I think I'm boring
Yeah.
now. I'm just going to finish this off. It says, people become more dull as they take on increased responsibilities in their 30s, according to the survey. Women become boring at an earlier age than men, apparently.
Oh.
Airbnb statisticians, is that a word?
Statisticians.
Statisticians.
Sound the word out.
Well, those guys claim this happens at 35, although in popular wisdom, this is an age when women reach their sexual peak, so who can tell?
Okay.
Something to look forward
rest of
to.
it's- rest of
Yeah.
it's boring and boring, boring. However, after 50, this all changes when people become open to new experiences again.
So basically, when you have kids, you become fucking boring, is what they're saying.
I think it's around the time you
Yeah.
start spawning offspring.
Offspring.
Yeah, and it's...
Yeah, and obviously you can't do anything during that time
No.
because you have offspring.
An exciting day out is going to the water park or something.
That is an exciting day out for me now.
Whoa,
to be
Ross.
honest.
Whoa.
Oh no, that's my idea of hell.
Really, if we go on holiday, like first question I ask is there a water park?
Really?
I
Think of all the pee.
fucking love them. I
You're
don't
drinking
care.
your yellow juice.
I don't care. I don't care about the pee.
No?
I really don't care about the pee. I love water slides. I love water parks. Maddie doesn't like them because she
Dan's like the most hygienic person I know. The kind of guy who would clean a door handle before walking through it, kind of clean. And you're happy to swim in other people's pee.
Yep.
Okay.
That's kind of whimsical side to you that
Yeah.
I've never really seen. Dan.
I
Throwing
fucking
caution to the wind and going down a slide.
fucking love water parks. When Maddie and I went to Cos a couple of years ago, we went and spent a whole fucking day in the water park. Maddie doesn't like her head being submerged underwater.
Mm.
And we went on one slide, and
She got
as
submerged.
a dual, one of those dual ring slides. We fluffed the exit of the slide, and Maddie went straight under the water. I had to put my hands in the water and pull her up
Oh,
out of
God.
the water, and then
Day over.
Maddie slid no more.
Oh.
So I just had to go on.
Slowed?
I had to.
Slid?
I had to
I
go
think
on.
it is slid.
I had to go on everything by myself all day.
Oh. Maddie, watch me. Watch me go down the slide.
did.
Maddie,
She did.
watch me.
She'd
Are you watching me?
She'd go to the entrance of the slide with me, and then take my shoes to look after them, and then watch me go down the slide.
Oof, you got a keeper there, haven't you?
You haven't, yeah.
Yeah,
She knows how important it is to you.
Not many women have put up with that, Dan.
No.
I know. I'm extremely lucky.
Mm. Well done.
Yeah. So, we're boring.
Apart
I'm
from me,
not.
because I love water parks.
Shaka bra!
Have you seen my beard? Speaking of getting old, look how grey this is. Look. Where the fuck has all that come from?
That's nothing compared to Stu.
No, it's just come out of nowhere. This is like last week, and this is like this week.
See, I
Boom.
think me and Dan will be quite lucky because we're quite fair haired.
Yes, yeah.
We won't go grey till the very last minute.
Hopefully not. My mum still hasn't really got any grey hairs on her head, and she's 56.
That's because, Dan, Jackie, you look like a woman
year.
of 35.
She does look quite young for her age, I think.
Both my parents are white. Not,
My dad-
not skin colour.
Well,
Hair colour.
I'm going to be honest, Ross. I wouldn't have expected anything less. What a strange thing for you to come out with.
My dad's only started really properly going grey in the last sort of 6 months.
Really?
Yeah,
How
it's
old is
really
he now?
Has he stopped dyeing it? Have you been secretly dyeing it?
Just
No,
for men's got to
he's
put
only
practice
51.
Brexit.
He's only 51.
They stopped selling just for men at Costco.
Yeah, you can't buy in bulk anymore. No, he's only 51.
Brexit's ramped up the price. You can't afford it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's quite young, isn't he? My parents are both like 55, 56.
Yeah,
something
my,
like
my
that.
parents are around that age. My mum's 56. Dad's
I realise my
52.
parents are actually relatively young compared to some other people's parents my age.
Yeah,
Hey,
they are.
you're the oldest, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Dom was the unplanned one.
Yeah, so was I, mate. But my Matilda brought that when I went over to see my parents in France for our little summer holiday.
Matilda brought that. You sit down. So,
Ross was a mistake.
Yeah, pretty
Was
much.
that
That's what she
a mistake?
said. I know you joke, but that's pretty much what she
She's
said.
a straight shooter, your missus,
Yeah,
isn't
she pretty much asked them if they were like,
Both,
well, no, they were like, oh no, we were thinking about having kids, but you know, we weren't expecting them quite so soon and all that. And I was like, so who's a mistake then? That's what you're saying. Yeah.
both of Matilda's parents are white. Oh, just like,
Do you think I was just coming up with a random
You
statement?
said it.
No race has been mentioned during this podcast. I felt like I needed to bring it up.
The way you said it, it just.
Just in case you thought I was some other ethnicity. Both my parents are white. They're both silver foxes, is what you're trying to say.
That's what I was getting at, yeah.
Wow.
I think we should call it a day there.
I think so.
Yeah. So we're all boring and all of our parents are white.
I'm not boring. I don't know what you're going to say.
All right, Magic the Gathering.
It's an exciting game
I'm
played by people of all
I'm
ages.
sure yelling at other nerds is really exciting.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Mr. Drone Boy.
Dom, you are sad. And Ross, are we going to be slapping the dimpled balls this weekend?
Slapping the dimple balls. Oh my god, that's what you need to refer to it as from now on. I am slapping the dimpled balls.
For this week, I've been Ross.
Oh, I've been Dan.
And I've been dumb, Mr. Nothing up my sleeves.
Shazam!